Hello survivors, I'm the SurvivalVis, and welcome back to Carnivores Plus. As you guys can see, there's a little something not here anymore, and it's instead right here. One of the things for the holidays that I got for myself was a new pair of headphones, and also have a built-in mic, so we're going to try this episode using this and just kind of see how it is. I'm just going to see about tweaking it. Like, the instructions for it were kind of weird. It was, have the mic extended as far as you can, and then make it parallel to your mouth. It's kind of weird. Anyway, though, we've got that in order, so I'm going to try this episode of Carnivores Plus and call it Actually, no, I'll start with just Carnivores Plus, see how it turns out, and then I might go forward. I just like this, so that way I have a backup microphone either as the Blue Yeti you guys have been seeing for the most part, or just through this, and gives me a little more direct with you guys, so we'll see how this kind of goes. Anyway, enough technical stuff, back to Carnivores Plus. Last week we were doing a little bit of touring the Gulf of Katura to find a few of the last ambient and little goodies hidden. I didn't find one thing, but thanks to comments in the last video, they had a more kind of direct area to look for that. However, I do want to keep rolling along with some new stuff, so I think we're going to hit the Great Lake instead. I'd like to take the sniper rifle with me, but that really slims us down on what we can hunt, doesn't it? I mean, I could... Oh, see, I could try doing something like that. Let me see. Oh, do I want to do something like this? I'm kind of tempted to, because it's been a while since I've done a lot of, like, dangerous game hunting, like the Aloe, the Lost Raptor, the Majungatholus, but we also haven't gone after Majungatholus with all the settings quite tanked as they are, which I found made better hunting experience for me. So that leaves us with one leftover point in the account, but I think this will be a good little thing to try, so... Back to the Great Lake, a dangerous loadout, and we'll see where we start off and how things go. So let's hop into a brand new hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded in here now. We do have our shotgun right at the ready. It's the only weapon we'll be taking with us. But after the almost like shotgun sniping I was doing a couple of weeks ago, I'm a little more confident using it. Now, granted, I'm not sure if I should be so confident using it given what we've selected for this hunt, but I guess we'll see how... Oh, okay, just Calmimus. Guess we'll have my skills put to the test now, won't we? But we are actually in a better spot on the Great Lake, because I do want to try to see what some of these other areas around it are like. So, if I remember correctly, we basically just have to continue this way and look for the sort of opening in the wall, or the crater. Because, as you guys pointed out in the comments, the lake area here actually is an impact crater. So, a meteor or an asteroid, I think it's meteor. I think it's asteroid when it's still in space, but if it lands and hits, it's a meteorite. Or meteor. I mean, honestly, there are so many terms I don't know for certain. It's at least meteor something, if something. So that's what this entire area is, and that does explain why it feels like such a cage almost with the natural features. So we're going to try to get out of here though and go into more of the map that we didn't quite get to see last time. So all to the west we'll try getting into that area. And I'm sure there's also going to be a lot to see on this map, but just bear with me, it might be a little slow going because of the time limit we still work on. Try to get over there, see what that's like. And I am curious to see how these recordings are going to play out because, like I say, I'm not sure how good of a mic this actually is. It's supposed to be a cardioid type of mic, which basically means everything in front of it should be picked up pretty well, but anything like around here might be a bit quieter, so I'm hoping... I mean, we'll just see what the end of this episode is, and if I like it, I might switch to this, because I feel like this gives me more one-on-one with you guys, rather than the mic sort of being in the way to smack and hit. The mic is good every now and then, I think, or like more of my stand mic, but I mean, I kind of like this, too. Feels a little more, open and free in front of here. I don't have to be banging or smacking or hitting anything. I don't know if I want to try calling anything in, just because I do want to do, again, more exploring and seeing the map, but on the same token, it is a hunting game, so we should probably try getting something in. Another from the Packy. I guess we'll step it up to something a little more dangerous. Let's try an Aloe. Nothing from the Aloe. What about a Raptor? No raptors either. I don't think I want to call them a Jungatholus, because we are finally going to be going into another part of the map, so let's make our way through here, do a little bit of sightseeing, and then we'll see about doing some more focused hunting. I'm actually just going to run so we can go through this area a little faster. It makes me wonder if we're always going to spawn around the lake, though, because this is, I think, the second... Yeah, just the second time we spawned in, but it has... Ooh. Although, I'm not sure it's just because, like, the map loading in, but we were kind of seeing through the walls a little bit there. We just want to try to get our way through here. I don't want to drown in this area. So we'll just try to keep our head above water as best we can. There we go. And the rest through here should be... Might take a little bit of leaping and hopping as we are, but there we go. We're pretty much out of here now. Yeah, very tight getting through this area, but this opens up very well here. I just hope we don't find anything that'll cut this short as soon as we pop out. Just in case, though, we'll have this at the ready. So where do we want to go from here? I mean, there's a lot of wide open area from the looks of it. I see that, and then all of a sudden, a little bit to the southeast, there's some of the ridge lines. They're basically just like giant walls in the area. Let's get up and get a nice, like, overview of the surroundings, too, because I don't think we've really done that. Just taking a little bit of a look around here. I mean, there's a compy we've been hearing down there. Oh. I think we'll try getting our first animal, though. And it's an aloe out that way. I don't think it's very big. Yeah, only 0.62, so that's a rather small allosaur. But, if I can shotgun snipe as well as I had been, this might be a nice way to start us off into this hunt proper. Oh, God! I'm getting better with the shotgun. In Carnivores Plus, I am getting better, as you can see, with a shot like that. It is a bit of a tiny allosaur, but I guess it's just kind of getting used to taking those chance shots, and they can pay off for you. Well, there's our first dino. Again, tiny little guy. It's actually, I think, the smaller animals that you have to be more careful about, because you have less to hit on them with your shots. Like, for the Allosaurus there, if it was larger, it would have had a bigger head, you could hit a little more easily. Tinier, though, maybe it's a little more difficult. But I do like that we were able to get that shot in nice and smooth, just like that. I don't know if the rest will be as lucky, but we can always try. I think I'll stick to trying to just call the packies for now, and then we'll just kind of walk about and see what we can find, because it's hard to say what we can expect on this map. There's, again, so many features that kind of could be things looking at the overhead map that's hard to say. Just galley. That's one thing I gotta be very careful of. The Carnivores vanilla stock of, like, the Gallimimus and the Velociraptor look very similar from a distance. So I need to be a bit more careful. Oh, another allosaur, so I think that will be our second one if we can try to get it in. Oh, I saw some faster movement. I think he's coming into us. Oh, no, maybe it was the Gallimimus I'd seen. I just saw, like, the running, so I wasn't sure exactly what was making all that, like, the blur I was seeing. It might have just been the Gallimimus, but... Okay, let's ignore the aloe that was there for now, just because, again, I don't know if... I could have sworn it was an aloe I saw running, but it doesn't seem like it came towards us, at least. We've got a packy down here, which might be a nice one to try getting, again, another just maybe distance shot with the shotgun here. It almost seems like the weapons may have, like, a sweet spot to them, where, depending on the distance, the spread is exactly where you're kind of looking at down the sight. like that. Like, I'm surprised how good of a shot you can get from distance. That is a Packy and an Allosaur down. Just gonna take a look up here. Oh, another Packy, so you know what, I think we are gonna try for him. The Packy, I have no problem trying for, because even if we miss, then they'll probably go running off. It's everything else we've selected that if we miss, we're going to have more problems. Well, looks like that's about it, and we're kind of... Oh, man. Maybe kind of like a lake bed or something? Okay, so... I feel like that's a little bit too far away. Maybe we'll try the 200, like maybe right about there. Okay, second one did hit. The first one looked like it was just a way off shot, like it's dirt spray. Second one, though, seemed like it was a hit there. And yeah, you can see little bits of red, so... Looks like he's probably going to be in a bit of a cage area here. Looks like it's super steep around there, so I think, yeah, he's probably just going to be stuck running in circles around this area in like a corner almost. Now this could also be a problem because a moving target is much harder to hit. Oh lord. I'm really hoping that our Packy cannot do what the Gallimimus just did though. Because otherwise we're never going to be able to get up to him again. Like Christ, that thing basically just ran right up the side of the mountain there. Okay, there's our Packy. Okay, I don't think we downed him. I think we got the second shot hit, but I don't think that last one did. No, he's still on the move somewhere. So I think it's over here still going about. Yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, not a lot of shots left, so this might turn into more sightseeing towards the end here, but at least we have gotten some animals, and yeah, you guys are seeing that weird thing happening on the Capcom Co with the map. I don't know why. It seems to be more of these like later in maps that are having a few more of the graphical issues that we can see like firsthand. We'll just continue along, see what we can see. Try to get 1-2 animals, and then we'll wrap things up here. We don't want to be out too long, and again, I don't want to make this quite too long of a video, just so I can figure out how this new mic sounds for the recordings, and once I've done the audio editing I need. Just carry along and see what else we can find. I might actually want to double back and see if we can find the aloe weed spotted over here before we came up to this area. So that might not be too bad of a thing to try getting. I just, again, have to try to figure out what that sweet spot is with the shotgun, because it feels like once you find it, every shot seems to be pretty accurate to where you're aiming. Nope. Just you squeaking? Okay. Oh, we're definitely by where we took down the Packy. You can hear him snoring. Oh, yeah, nearly right there. Okay, Gallimimus. So maybe we'll try calling that aloe in. No reply, so it might have been the running that I thought I saw from him was him actually fleeing from us. We'll try to be a bit careful, sneak our way along the ridge where we last spotted them, then maybe if we can get up there, we can take a look out and see what else we can find. Oh. Oh, no, just a tree. Gotta be careful, because it's when it's bumpy and hilly and you can't see over or around you too much, that's when you can get ambushed easily. So let's just try to get our way up here. I do want the weapon ready just in case. Okay, well, we found some cleaner water than the crater of the Great Lake we had seen. And it sounds like ahead over the hills here we might encounter that aloe. Well, there actually might be something down there to go see as well. We'll worry about the aloe first. Once we get him, we'll probably go around in a bit of a curve and then see what that was. Might even actually be down in that area with, like, all the trees. So I'm not seeing any movement up top here. Actually, that looks like it might just be a bit of rock or something. Well, we'll swing by anyway after we can hopefully take this aloe down. Okay, let's see. Good news is he's not right under here, so it's not like we're getting ambushed there. I also don't know how far away he might be. The call back sounded a bit faint. Oh. Gallimimus. But no aloe call back. Yeah, looks... Yeah, I'm not really sure how far off it could be, so I don't exactly want to spend too long running there, so before I lose track of what I had seen before, we'll just make a little sprint back and take that little look in case. Because it's that little spot right there that just kind of stands out compared to everything else I want to take a look at. I'm not going to go in the water just because I don't want to risk the game having issues again. Like, if it's going to crash when I go in the water, I'd prefer to do that at the start of a hunt rather than the end, but yeah, it's just kind of a weird little patch here. Oh, moss chops out there. And there's Gallimimus up there, so I think... just get up towards the top here. Yeah, I think we'll end this episode right here, because that's... again, looks... I'd say about a decent little haul to bring back the... the 2 packies and the aloe? Not a lot, but it's still a small little bit, so every bit helps when we're still grinding out points. So let's head back to the menu and collect our winnings from this little hunt. And we're back in the hunt menu, and as you can see, we got 40 points just from those few, so we are slowly going to build ourselves up again. It's just going to take some time to unlock everything. As for next week, I'm really not sure. I guess we'll see what kind of comes in the comments down below, and see what you guys might want to see hunted. For now, though, we will leave this episode here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Plus. If you have any comments that'll help us on the hunt, or anything about how you guys think the audio was for this episode, be sure to leave them down below in the comments. I'll always try to respond to feedback as soon as I can if it comes up on the channel. But for now, thank you guys very much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you all in the next episode. Please remember, as always, survivors, to take care and stay alive.